Today's workforce is on the move, with employees looking to access corporate data, applications, and online resources across more devices and locations. But supporting workplace mobility while minimizing risks and maintaining compliance can be overwhelming for many IT teams. VMware Horizon desktop and application virtualization solutions provide organizations with a streamlined approach to delivering, protecting, and managing desktops and apps while containing costs and ensuring that end users can work anytime, anywhere, across any device. Horizon centralizes end users' desktops in the data center, so IT can efficiently provision new clients, centralize desktop management, and improve security and compliance. And with innovative technologies like instant clones, user environment management, and app volumes, Horizon ensures that IT can streamline desktop and application management like never before, providing employees with truly stateless desktops. These stateless desktops can be destroyed just as quickly as they can be delivered, in seconds, allowing organizations to drive down costs, improve security, and support users with a truly personalized desktop experience. But with Horizon, organizations are not just getting virtual desktops, they're getting the ability to efficiently and cost-effectively deliver, manage, and monitor published applications to end users who may not need access to a full desktop. What's more, virtual desktops and published applications with Horizon provide IT teams with increased consistency across system settings and policies. Because with virtual desktops, these policies are tied to the end user and not the underlying hardware. This means that IT can provide end users with a truly contextual user experience, with policy that can dynamically change depending on the device used or the location services are being accessed from. And end users can securely access corporate data and applications across sessions through one set of login credentials. With Horizon, VMware is also ensuring that IT organizations can flexibly deliver services from on-premises, in the cloud, or through a new hybrid approach to best meet end-user requirements. This approach allows IT to start on-premises and provides them with a low-risk way to move to a fully cloud-hosted service or a hybrid cloud-managed service, with cloud-based management and desktops and infrastructure that sits on-premises. And with advanced virtual GPU and pass-through technologies such as NVIDIA Grid, as well as a brand new Blast Extreme protocol, IT can deliver great user experiences with all of the features end users have come to expect for even the most demanding graphic-intensive workloads. The consumerization of IT is a real phenomenon that is impacting businesses across the globe today. But supporting this trend doesn't need to be complex and overwhelming, nor should it cost you more. Horizon can help. Be sure to find out more today.
Work as we know it has changed. Now more than ever, employees need a digital workspace that gives them seamless remote access to the corporate resources they need to stay informed, self-service issues, and most importantly, to get work done from anywhere. In this demo, let's quickly take a look at how the Workspace ONE experience on a desktop supports business continuity and remote working. First, let's navigate to Workspace ONE. The web-based portal can be navigated through a simple link, in this case, login.vmware.com. This is a trusted managed device, so login is seamless. A user can also access this on an unmanaged personal device with their corporate credentials and two-factor auth if it's enabled. Workspace ONE is a unified space for all corporate resources. Here you can see tabs for apps, people, notifications, and IT support, branded here as Oasis. Remote work often requires access and collaboration to productivity tools, so we will single sign-on into Office 365. Workspace ONE supports single sign-on into all types of apps, whether it's SaaS, native, web, or virtual. We'll touch on virtual in a bit. In times of uncertainty, employees often want to review benefits and access important resources. Through Workspace ONE, users can seamlessly access the information from the portal without having to remember cumbersome passwords across payroll, benefits, and others. Now let's take a look at virtual apps and desktop. Workspace ONE delivers seamless access to any virtual app or desktop through the VMware Horizon client. This makes it easier for users to run legacy apps or alternate desktops on any machine. Notice the user didn't get prompted for a password again. For any organization, multiple communication channels are imperative. Workspace ONE makes it simple to communicate what you need to your employees. The top banner of Workspace ONE is completely customizable, so you can showcase whatever is top of mind at the time. This is in addition to the notification service, which is great for everything from general company announcements to informing users a new app is available for them. In this instance, the banner is connected to a corporate webpage with pertinent information. Next, let's take a look at remote support, which we refer to as Oasis here at VMware. Here you can create new tickets, find support forums, start chats, and more. As you can see, a user can view all work devices and enroll new devices for accessing corporate resources. If any issues arise, an IT or help desk support ticket can be created quickly, but the goal here is to allow self-service as much as possible to reduce the strain on IT help desks. And that includes self-service for password management. This Workspace ONE experience is consistent across devices, whether employees are working from desktops, laptops, tablets, or mobile devices, making it easier than ever to work from any device, anywhere. That's Workspace ONE.
Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Richard Talion, and I am the Product Manager of Field Data for VMware. On behalf of VMware, Field Data, VST ECS, and the organizers, we are very glad that you can join us today in this virtual event to talk about VMware's digital workspace solutions. Now, living in this new normal, our customers continue to rely on Field Data and VMware to supply, support, and transform their IT needs. As we all know, for IT, it has been and always been, will be business as usual. So that is partly why we are here today. You are going to hear about some great new things from our speakers. But before that, please allow me to give you a brief introduction of who we are. Field Data is an IT infrastructure solutions provider which has been serving almost every industry for over 38 years. VMware is the global leader in virtualization and cloud infrastructure, and we have the honor of being a VMware partner. Our IT services combined with VMware deliver proven IT solutions for our customers. We are exceptionally strong in IT infrastructure segment, and we carry all the big brands. Alongside VMware, we carry Dell, HP, Vim, Fortinet, Symantec, Cisco, Microsoft, just to name a few. But overall, we provided a broad range of solutions and services, from on-premise, traditional servers and storage, hyper-converged, hybrid cloud, and full cloud solutions that we can customize. Beyond storage and compute, we also offer data center solutions like racks, power, cooling, and cabling, described to be a one-stop shop for everything IT. Let Field Data make your digital transformation easier. Please do reach out to us if you have any specific in mind. So that's it. Sit back and relax. In the next few hours, you will hear from the rest of the VMware, VST ECS, and Field Data team.
Good morning, everyone. Again, my name is Ronald Perez, one of the solutions engineer of VMware under VST ECS Philippines Incorporated. And I would like to personally welcome you on today's event for empowering your business with VMware's digital workspace solution. Perhaps most of our attendees today attending the session are also looking for a solution that can potentially help them continue their business. As we all know, every organization as of today are already struggling to provide their employees access to this desktop and applications due to the limited mode of transportation, alongside with helping the government to reduce or flatten the curve. At the same time, organizations would also like to ensure the security in terms of the endpoint devices that their employees are using to work from home. In today's session, we will be discussing how VMware can help you address those challenges, as well as discuss the two key solutions of VMware. Okay, so we will be able to discuss VMware Workspace 1 for digital workspace solution, as well as VMware Horizon for the virtual desktop infrastructure solution, which are known to provide the best work from home solution in the industry as of today. So without further ado, let's start the presentation. So first things first, our agenda for today will be the following. So first, we will be able to identify the challenges of our customers today. I know that this sounds kind of obvious, but we will be bringing this into the context of digital transformation later on. Also, we will be able to know the difference of Horizon and Workspace 1. With this one, we can't stress enough the importance of this because most of our clients as well as our partners are having difficult times in determining whether to go with Horizon or going with Workspace 1. So we will be able to discuss the main trigger points of when to go with Horizon and when to go with Workspace 1. We will also take a closer look on the introduction to desktop and app virtualization with VMware Horizon and as well as unified endpoint management by VMware Workspace 1. Okay, so let's start with addressing the problems of our customers today. Okay, as we all know, we have been greatly affected by this pandemic. And with this, we have been limited in terms of our face-to-face engagements, limited mode of transportation going to work, and also reduction in terms of our business operations. Okay, so we have two key challenges as of today. So number one is the access to desktops and applications. As I've said a while ago, due to the limited mode of transportation, our employees are almost avoiding to go into work, right? So companies nowadays tend to provide these endpoint devices to their employees. So once they provided their employees access to these desktops, okay, the next challenge will be the applications. Okay, as we all know, there are applications in the business that cannot be allowed to be exposed outside the network, right? So there are also this challenge, such as the management of the endpoint devices. So organizations today wouldn't also like potential security threats in the future. So it is also a must to do this management of these endpoint devices that your employees are using for their work from home. Okay. Now let's talk about the difference of Horizon and Workspace 1. Okay, so Horizon is actually the virtual desktop infrastructure solution, also known as the VDI, of the VMware. Okay, so this simply enables us to have access to our virtual desktops and applications. Whereas in the Workspace 1, this is the digital workspace solution of VMware that simply and securely deploy and manage any app on any device with the integration of three things. Okay, first is the access control. Second is the application management. And the third one is the multi-platform endpoint management. All of this idea is to have this unified endpoint management. So Workspace 1 as a digital workspace solution is no longer just an MDM platform. Okay. Now let's take a closer look of what is VMware Horizon. Okay. So it says here that VMware Horizon makes desktop and app management easy. So it also centralizes end users' desktop and applications in the data center, so IT can efficiently provision new clients, centralize desktop management, and improve security and compliance that is based on 7 key pillars. So what are those 7 key pillars? Okay, so starting with desktops and applications from a single platform. All of the VDI solution out in the market all have this primary feature. Okay, so they're all designed to provide this virtual desktops and applications. Next thing is the JMP technologies. JMP technologies is actually the feature that VMware Horizon has in its environment to provide a faster way of deploying the applications for your end users. Also, we have a great user experience. So in terms of great user experience, Horizon provides two types of how you can access your virtual desktops and applications. One is through a portal. Okay, you can log in using your username and password, as well as this installation of Horizon client on your endpoint devices. Okay. Next is smart policies. When we talk about smart policies, this can be pertaining to a specific use case, right? So let me just give you one use case for this one. So if ever that your company has this high-end printer and you have architects or engineers on the site, then of course you don't want anyone else to also have access to this very high-end printer, right? So with VMware Horizon, you can do smart policies to allow some of your employees to have access on that specific printer, and also disallow or disable some of your employees to have access to that. Okay. With complete environment manager, this is pertaining to the capability of VMware Horizon to simply have a single pane of glass management for your virtual desktops and applications. As we all know, like for example, if the IT admins will be pushing a new update or patches and upgrade for a Windows operating system such as Windows 10, there are times that 30 to 50% of those endpoint devices will not get that update. And they will be tapping someone to go into that site, then configuring this into the command prompt, such as gp update / force. And that will be a very tedious task to come over. Also, with VMware Horizon, this can also be integrated with the software-defined data center or SDDC. So if you have heard of VMware Cloud Foundation, that is the VMware solution for the software-defined data center. And Horizon is also available on that platform. And lastly, we also have this flexible delivery, in which case Horizon is available both on-prem and on the cloud. Okay, so now let's talk about some of the ways of what are the different client devices that we can use with VMware Horizon. Okay, so in terms of client devices, we have fat, thin, and zero client. Okay, so basically we have two key characteristics that we need to look for. Okay, number one is the form factor. If it's big, thin, or zero, you can actually tell the difference, right? And the second characteristics is the operating system. Okay, so for the fat client, it is big in terms of form factor. It also has this characteristics such as an operating system. So it always goes with an operating system on top of that. With the thin client, it's actually optional to have operating system. And also in terms of the form factor, it is way smaller than the fat client. And with the zero client, this is a much advanced type of client device that is suited for VDI use cases. Okay, so what you need to do here, since this have no operating system, you just need to install the necessary firmware and that's it. Okay, so now let's talk about ways on how to deploy this virtual desktop infrastructure solution. Okay, so with VMware Horizon, we have 4 types of ways on how to deploy your desktops and apps. Let's start first with the full clones. Okay, so full clones take up too much space whether you are using the desktop or not, and the creation may take 2 to 5 minutes. Okay, so as you can see, 2 to 5 minutes is quite slow for us. Okay, nowadays, but this depends on several use cases. Okay, some of the use cases may have a VIP. Let's say, for example, that whenever he do something in his device, you wanted to see that again in the exact same location. Okay, that's where you can use the full clones. Okay, whereas in the link clones, okay, this is aiming to reduce the space consumption by reading in the parent and writing from the child. That being said, meaning to say you need to create a gold or parent VM, okay, and all of your clones will be reading from that. That is the idea of the link clone. Also, this is where the 3 R's come into the picture. So recompose, rebalance, as well as refresh. Okay, so recompose, rebalance, and refresh is taking place because of our need to also reduce the consumption of the clones, even though they are already reading from the parent. Okay, and also the creation may take 90 seconds, and this is completely dependent in SSDs or solid state disks. Or else, of course, the performance of this link clones will also be not that faster. Okay. Now let's take on instant clones. Okay. So this instant clone, the creation of this desktop takes only 6 seconds. Okay. That's how fast you can deploy your desktops with your employees in just 6 seconds. Okay, so also the average time for the users to have access to their desktop take only less than 30 seconds. Okay, and also the VMs are running in RAM, which is a volatile memory. As we all know, if volatile memory, after you have done your session, then all of those saved things in the memory will be gone. Okay, so desktops are always destroyed once the user logs out. With instant clones, it is very crucial to have this repository, okay, to configure this map network drive so that your users can still access their saved files once their session is destroyed. Okay. So next, the app volumes. Okay, so the app volumes attaches application to the users and allow writable volume so the user can access his files again once logs in. So this one is the capability of VMware Workspace One to actually deploy a specific application for your specific end users, okay, and without even restarting the session. That's what is application volumes. Now let's do a quick knowledge check, okay? So what is the fastest way to deploy your desktop? Is it A, link clones, B, app volumes, C, full clone, or D, instant clone? Okay, I'll give you 15 to 20 seconds to answer this one. Okay, so do we get the correct answer already? Okay, so now let's take a closer look of what is VMware Workspace ONE. Okay, so as we all know, every dimension of our lives is going digital. May it be you're a sales clerk, a manager, a nurse, or even an architect or an engineer. Okay, it doesn't really matter. So if, let's say, for example, if you're a sales clerk and your life is not yet going digital, okay, so perhaps you're still using this traditional approach in doing this inventory, okay, all overing all of the codes into a specific location wherein your desktop and your barcode scanner are located, okay. But nowadays, we just tend to give our sales clerk this tablet, okay, wherein they can also do their work, okay, even faster than the traditional approach. So this tablet has an application barcode scanner. Then from this, your sales clerk does not need to haul over the clothes, fold it again, then hang it over. Then that's it. So as you can see, our work is being made possible and being more efficient through the use of this digital transformation. So they have all one thing in common, which is the mobility. Okay. So our vision, okay, at VMware in going to this digital foundation is to support any device, regardless if you are using smartphones, tablets, laptops, IoT devices, and ruggedized connected things. So you can also support any application, whether you're using traditional applications, cloud native apps, or even SaaS applications. And we can also support any cloud. You can subscribe in any cloud. Is it hybrid cloud, telecommunications cloud, public cloud, or even the edge computing or on-prem? So as we can see, employee demands have dissolved the perimeter. Okay, we are actually being demanded by our employees to have flexible work styles wherein they can do their work from home, okay? And they can also access their applications everywhere and to also have the freedom to choose their own device, okay? And if ever that one organization will be allowing their employees to have flexible work styles, all of these things will come alongside, okay? So they will also need to have access to these applications everywhere. Because just imagine if you will be allowing your employees to have flexible work styles and then you're having some of your applications being restricted not to be published outside the organization, then your users or your employees cannot also work in that manner, okay? And also they will be tempting to also use their own device, okay? Most especially in this pandemic. So if the company doesn't have the budget to also provide all of their employees with endpoint devices, so they can also leverage this bring your own device or also this freedom to choose their own device at home, okay? And this does not only give them a better experience, but also creates a potential security threat. Okay? So it says here that if you want to access both internal and external applications, then identity should be the new perimeter, which is very correct. Okay? So one of these use cases is that if we have a VIP in our company, then we also have a regular employee. Of course, the IT would like to determine if that VIP needs an access to, let's say, for example, disabled port, okay, or USB port, for example. So most of your users will be disallowed, okay, or disabled to use this thumb drive or flash drive. But your VIP should have access to this one. So what your IT admin will be doing with the traditional approach is to check the AD or even check your antivirus if you have any. Then that will be a manual task for you, okay? Allowing, then disabling again, okay? So with this traditional approach, of course, it will be very tedious task. Also, if you have new employees, let's say, for example, you have finance department, then you also have this engineering department, okay? So once your IT have a single image of that of the user's desktop, okay? Of course, some of the applications may also be the same, okay, for the engineering and the sales department. And if ever that one of the engineering department suddenly knew, okay, one of the username and password from the finance department, then they can have access to that, and that is a potential threat already, okay? So security silos prevent threat detection and mitigation. Okay, we have infrastructure security, endpoint security, application security, web security, so on and so forth. So this, of course, helps the IT guys, the network admins, to have this threat-centric approach. Okay, so they have beefed up the security of your infrastructure, but then we are to have this restrictive policies that impacts the employee experience. Okay, most of the tickets that your IT service desk are handling are 80% incorrect password, access denied, and error. So as you can see, there is really a big chunk of the service tickets per day with just having this incorrect password, access denied, and error. Also, if ever that you will be having a pilot application, okay, let's say for example this is the launching of a certain or specific application, of course you would also like to have those employees that will use this first time to have a better experience. But if they will be having this incorrect password over and over again, okay, so they will be discouraged to use this application later on, okay. So as you can see, there is really a growing gap between experience and security. Okay, with the experience, of course, you are able to have this choice and flexibility, applications everywhere, and cloud-based delivery. Whereas in the security, you will be having siloed solutions, restrictive policies, and perimeter-based security. So it is just if you are going to choose between the experience over the security or going with security over the experience. So that is a really tough decision to make, okay? So with VMware Workspace ONE, it empowers your digital workspace, your business needs. So we provide consumer simple, okay, and enterprise secure application for your business, okay? So what do we get with Workspace ONE, okay? We get consumer grade app store, okay? With this consumer grade app store, let's say for example, you have a device, then your device has been enrolled to Workspace ONE, then that device will have its own application such as this own Play Store and App Store. Okay. With that being said, the only applications that your employees is going to see are the applications that their IT admin provisioned to them. Okay. Let's say for example, your employee search for Facebook. Okay. let's say, for example, your IT admin did not allow Facebook to be published on that specific user, then the specific user will not be able to access Facebook on his or her device. Okay. Also, we have the freedom to choose our own device. So may it be different models, different brands, and different types of devices such as tablet, laptop, smartphone, so on and so forth. Okay, you can have the freedom to choose your own device as long as it is using Windows, Mac OS, Apple iOS, and Android devices. Okay, we also have hardened productivity apps, data security with compliance check, conditional access, as well as real-time app delivery and automation. Okay, so with this real-time app delivery and automation, we are able to provide our employees access in no time. Okay, so the provisioning just takes 3 to 5 minutes to provision a single application with thousands of devices. Okay, so again, for our second knowledge check, what are the 2 things that we would like to have with a digital workspace solution? Is it A, siloed solution, B, enterprise secure, C, restrictive solutions, or D, consumer simple? So again, I'll be giving you 10 to 20 seconds to answer this one. Okay, so let's move on. So this is the consumer grade look and feel catalog store. Okay, so as you can see in this image, we have a couple of applications that is with the Workspace ONE Access. So this portal is called the Workspace ONE Access. So we have different kinds of applications, some of which are having a tag such as the VMware Horizon. Okay, meaning to say this is the integration of the VMware Horizon and the VMware Workspace ONE. So this is accessible through a web browser or even on an application. This is the new perimeter and with single sign-on capability. When we say single sign-on, if let's say you have 30 applications or 20 applications, you will be required to remember a few of your credentials. Let's say 10 or 20 of your credentials need to be remembered. Okay. So with this approach, we just need a single sign-on, meaning to say single username and single password for all of your applications. It also works in any device, may it be a BYOD deployment or bring your own device, or also for corporate issue devices. Okay. The only caveat with this one is that when you are going to tag your endpoint devices as BYOD, of course you will have a less take into the restrictive policies. Let's say, for example, one of our features and capabilities is to track these devices. Okay, so if you're going to use the GPS, okay, in the BYOD approach, you will not have this feature set. Okay, the reason for that is that because that device is still the property of your employee, and we take privacy very seriously here at VMware. Okay, so if that device so happen will be a corporate issue device, of course you will be having a complete sets of these policies and feature sets that you can use to track and of course have visibility in those endpoint devices that you are giving into your employees. Okay, so we have consistent look and feel across different platforms. And that is identity-based security. So we are available on premise and on the cloud. Okay, so you can see some of our feature sets such as location or GPS. We can also see if the operating system is compromised or jailbroken. You can also blacklist some of the applications. You can also unlock the device itself, and also the DLP or the data loss prevention to disable this cut, copy, and pasting, open and attachment control. Okay. Again, we are supporting Windows, Mac OS, Apple iOS, and Android, and some rugged connected things. So desktops and apps from a single platform. So this is the ability to efficiently and cost-effectively deliver, manage, and monitor virtual desktops and publish application to end users who may not need access to full desktop. So one of the use cases of this is that if your VIPs, or let's say for example, any employee, okay, in your organization is using Horizon and Workspace One, okay, so this works with the integration of both worlds, okay. So if you have the integration of VMware Horizon and VMware Workspace One, your employees would also have the better accessibility in terms of accessing this application. So let's say, for example, your work is already done in 5 o'clock p.m., then you will be closing your laptop or desktop. Then you also have your phone, right? So it's just happened that one of your virtual desktop infrastructure applications, you tend to also forget that you need to work on something, okay? So as long as you have your tablet or even your smartphone, you can still work on that application, okay? That is VDI application, okay? So that is basically the power of combining the both platforms, okay? So I think this is my last slide. So if you have any questions, you can put that on the message box here at YouTube platform, or you can also email us at our team. Okay. So I hope you have learned something today from our presentation and hoping to have a safer way to also doing business with you guys again. Thank you.
Right. So to start, um, 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 Solution Center has been designed to address yung mga concerns natin in terms of working from home. And in connection with the presentation of Sir Reginald, this has been our parang sinasabi namin laboratory or yung data center facility namin wherein we can implement, we can integrate, and we can also test yung mga software namin or yung mga products namin, particularly VMware. So I'm very glad to share sa inyo ano ba yung ang i-cover ko now, guys, is number one is what is the solution center itself. Second, what is the particular product which is being installed in the solution center, which we are looking for, especially yung tinatawag natin na VMware Horizon, right? So first, ano ba yung three main objectives ni Solution Center? First, no, ito po yung can give you a solutions demonstration, meaning we can do a live demonstration or live demo environment with you guys or with the solution you are looking after. We can also demonstrate or showcase the features and functionality of the VMware products that you are looking for. So number one yan, and then number two is if you have a technical workshops, right? So we have mga workshops natin, mga hands-on experience natin, hands-on lab natin, we can do a technology simulations with you as well. So number two yan, and then number three is the virtual POC, or if you're conducting a testing within your environment, and then you don't have a platform, you can leverage this platform, guys, because this platform is not only available, no, highly available in a software, but all of the products here, no, as well yung mga servers natin are all highly available. So we can be ensured na yung access yung solutions or yung mga softwares or yung mga product ni VMware are 24 hours available, right? So number three po is ano pa yung mga benefits nito. Okay, number one is we can maximize technical, we can improve yung customer experience workshops sa inyo, no? You can access yung mga solutions anywhere, anytime, even at the comforts of your home. We can provide a release of demo solutions right away because of the solution center is being deployed na agad, wala nang ganong ayusin because everything is laid out from software to hardware. So it is faster, it is easier in terms of provisioning. And secondly, we believe, no, that we can definitely save time and cost dito. We can access yung mga a lot of ready solutions minsan we are dealing with the getting a solutions, we are focusing on the provisioning time. Kapag sinasabi natin provisioning time, meaning dinideploy pa natin yung servers, dinideploy pa natin yung network, dinideploy natin yung solution, and it really takes time, no, even months, just to get yung software to be up and running. And with that, we are not achieving yung commitments natin, or we are not achieving yung pinaka main goals natin, which is to leverage the solution and what it can impact us in terms of our improving yung ano natin, company performance natin in terms of solutions na ginagamit natin. And as mentioned earlier, this solution center has high availability features, so we can this is totally reliable. Because one, this is designed by the certified expert engineers, including us. So we are focusing on the VMware side. So nandun lang kami nag-implement. Pagkatapos, all of the solutions which has an enterprise grade performance, then nandito rin. Yung lab is available around the clock. So you can easily, just coordinate with the solution center team with field data in order for you to gain access, or reach out yung solution centers para sa inyo, para ma-test natin yung mga software na you are looking after. So this is the three main benefits, no. Next one is ano ba yung what's in the facility? Ano ba yung nasa facility ng solution center? First, I'd like to introduce sa inyo na we have 12 racks of server storage and hyper-converged infrastructure. We also have yung network natin is being laid out. We also have yung security, pati yung mga surveillance cameras natin of different brands, no? And I'm proud to say that on VMware, we have 4 vSAN ready nodes. So anong ibig sabihin nitong 4 vSAN ready node na to? So vCenter, vSphere, Horizon, as well yung Tanzu natin, yung VMware plus Tanzu or yung TKG natin is now available on the solution center. So you can, if you are looking after that solution, kung meron kayong mga opportunity with that, we can help you with that. And if you don't have yung facility that you can leverage, you can contact us. We can let you utilize our solution center. We have 4 cloud meeting rooms for small discussions, and yung mga functions hall namin, training rooms with desktop and workshops, meaning yung facility is ready for you to serve, guys. So I'd just like to mention ano ba yung pinaka main objectives ng solution center. One of the main objectives pa, no. First kasi, solution center has been designed to eliminate na kung magkakaroon tayo ng mga requirement. First, ano ba yung kailangan natin gawin? We need to build up we need to procure yung mga hardware natin or equipment natin, which costs us talagang so much time just to build up. So, minsan, nawawala yung opportunities natin because of that. Diba? Pangalawa is we are building or configuring. It's like implementing a solutions, with, honestly, nangyayari, nawawala tayo sa direction because of that. So, with the solution center, it is being ready na siya. Pagkatapos implemented na, we just choose yung product na gusto natin, especially in VMware, and then we can overcome those challenges and hindrances just to perform yung mga kailangan natin gawin. Okay? Ano ba yung ano ba yung mga technology and solutions nandito? Meron dito yung mga data center infrastructure, especially nandiyan talaga sila, yung mga IT operations energy natin, network natin, cybersecurity natin, virtualizations, pati yung mga cloud solutions natin. Kay VMware, we also have yung integration ng VMware Cloud Foundations, which I will discuss as well later. And now, we are targeting to finish that yung VMware Cloud Foundation, maybe this month or in the coming month, but the target is before the year ends. Hopefully, we can address yung mga technical issues and we can probably make it up and running, right? So, just to provide you how does it look and feel, no? Yung ano ba yung look and feel, no? These are yung mga solution center administrators namin. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyong team na na mga racks. So these racks are highly available for you to serve, guys. So just contact us and then we will provide you if you have talagang valid opportunity, if you have talagang real solutions that you're looking after, we can help you leverage this one. Okay? So now I'm going to discuss ano ba yung talagang solutions ni VMware, what is being utilized here no sa VMware Demo Lab. We only have one, and then others are being integrated. Na mention ko na kanina, yung Visa nandiyan na rin, yung Tanzu nandiyan na rin, and then we are targeting VMware Cloud Foundations. Okay? So number one, first pala is I strongly believe na si VMware is a visionary team. So why? Who would know ba guys na we are going into this kind of situation wherein everyone is working from home, diba? So they are looking after na yung solutions, yung virtual machines nila are easily accessible, seamless, pagkatapos yung applications nila are available anywhere, anytime, or kahit nasan man sila nandun. So this solution has been nagkaroon siya ng magandang effect. Bakit? Because yung solutions na to is before hindi siya walang ganong emphasis. But yung Horizon or yung VDI, yung desktop virtualization, has talaga nag-boom siya ng sobra because it can definitely serve yung mga needs natin, and it can overcome yung mga obstacles natin in terms of accessing our applications even at the comfort of our homes. That's why I'm strongly believe na sinasabi ko repeatedly, paulit-ulit, na si VMware is a visionary team because they've seen this moment. They've exactly seen this moment. They've exactly seen yung pandemic na everyone will be required working from home. So naniniwala kasi sila na you cannot be only effective sa on premises or at the office, naniniwala kasi si VMware they strongly believe na even kahit nasan ka you can access your application, your device, or your cloud provider. So anything is possible with this kind of solutions na VMware has provided. Okay, so let me discuss a short technologies or functions, so features ni VMware VDI, which is the Horizon. But this one has shown is being shown yung laboratory roadmap. This is our goals. So at first we build yung solution center o yung VMware Demo Lab during the pandemic. So it has been a struggle talaga para sa amin kasi we need to access yung solution centers even kahit nasan kami, and then sobrang hirap na nagbi-build at that time talaga just to bring this up. And then luckily we successfully built this one, and it's now operating 100%. Nag-operate na siya 100%. So katulad na sabi ko earlier, this month we are targeting na ma-accomplish na namin yung VMware Cloud Foundation. Workspace 1 is being integrated. Horizon is there. VMware Tanzu is there. vSAN Ready Node is there. So halos everything from end to end, yung mga product ni VMware is included na, and yung iba is being integrated. So we are really excited to roll this out, especially next year. Kasi as of now, Horizon pa lang yung nile-leverage, but hopefully matapos na namin kagad to, pati para everything na every product ni VMware can be utilized and leveraged. Okay? So as recommended in the VMware documentation, ito po yung VDI logical architecture. Okay. So we will follow this to have the best practices ni VMware in terms of delivering yung mga VDI natin or yung virtual machines natin. So let me discuss yung mga ba yung mga solutions na nandito First, we have yung sinasabi natin na remote desktop applications natin or yung RDSH farms natin, wherein applications can only be provisions or entitled to the end users. So let's say, for example, if you have users na you don't need full virtual machines access, we can choose to choose an applications and then provision with those users. So yung mga users na yon, hindi sila kumukuha na masyadong resources, Hindi naman nila kailangan ng mga totally mga full virtual machines. They just need yung access lang ng mga certain applications to be productive and to become efficient, kahit nasan sila. So yun yung ginagawa. That's the main purpose or main functions ng RDSH farms natin. So it is being deployed on a Windows operating system running on a vSphere and a vCenter infrastructure. So yun yung first, yun yung underlying technology natin. Of course, no, vSphere and vCenter yung virtualization technology natin. So we have the desktop pool which is being discussed earlier. Ano yung mga nasa desktop pool natin dito? Ano mga available natin dito? We have the full clones if you are really looking after parang yung similar sa desktop experience nyo na every time if you log in over and over again, you will get the same virtual machine. If you have, meron kami yung faster provisioning naman ng mga virtual machines natin. If you don't need a dedicated virtual machine, we have also a View Composer link clones. But this one is an old technology. Okay, old to na technology, but it still works because mga customers still looking with this capability. But then yung Horizon nagkaroon siya ng upgrade or ng update, ng technology update. And then what has been added? Ito yung sinasabi natin na yung instant clone natin, yung nasa taas natin. Okay, nasa bandang left side. Ano yung ginagawa nito, no? This is the newest technology of cloning our virtual machines. Kanina na-mention dito na it's just a few seconds just to deliver or provision yung mga virtual machines, even kahit marami kayo. So with this one, we can ensure na at day 1 pa lang ng mga cost ng mga ninyo, at day 1 pa lang, you can access your virtual machines and you can start working on your projects and deliver yung mga mga delivery ninyo, no? Yung mga kailangan yung i-deliver, no? So in day 1 pa lang yan, no? So meaning we can save time, and then we can imagine if we are having a 50 virtual machines, and then yung mga IT administrators natin, if those desktops nagkaroon sila ng sira, okay, whether it be hardware or software, so anong gagawin nila? They need to manage it individually. So meaning kailangan nilang pumunta doon, they need to fix it, they need to purchase an hardware. Dito yung life cycle, this is the good news as well, no? Yung life cycle ng mga virtual machines nito is being managed by our administrator in a single pane of glass. So meaning kapag may nasira, kapag we need to maintain, they just need to roll out yung new virtual machines, and then eventually in just a few minutes or seconds, those virtual machines will be available as well. Okay? So andito yung ito yung mga, this is the technology of instant clone. And then we also have yung connection server. Ano yung ginagawa ng connection server natin? If you are connecting or accessing internally, ito yung magiging parang authentication mo, no? Okay, ito yung magiging pinaka-brains. It's just like a matchmaker. So si connection server will tell you, okay, yung mga users ninyo will tell you which applications or which entitlement are the users are entitled to. So ano ba yung mga privilege na meron sila? If this one users is a simple user, they can access yung mga simple applications such as in Word or calculator or Excel. But if this one users is a productive users, yung task niya medyo mas mabigat, he or she can access yung full virtual machines or yung mga applications that he needs in order to become efficient and effective in delivering his objectives niya, no? Okay. So yun yung trabaho ni connection server. So it's just is measuring sino ba yung pwede at sino yung hindi pwede. And then with this one, we can control, we can manage, we can balance yung resources ng data center natin. Okay? So let me discuss then as well yung app volume. Ano ba yung app volume? This is the real applications delivery. So kung yung mga users natin, they are going to every different virtual machines, app volume will ensure that your applications will follow you. So ano pwedeng gawin ng app volume? You can easily update your applications, you can easily delete, you can easily add your applications without rebooting yung virtual machines, meaning real time. Pagka nag-login yung mga users nyo, they can obviously see kagad yung mga applications that the administrator has provisions on them. Okay? So with this one, kapag na-decide, if the administrator has decided that these applications will not be relevant to certain users, he can easily remove those applications and then replace that with application that is relevant to the users. So yun yung ginagawa niya. So real time, napakagandang technology nito. And then okay, no, we are talking internal connections, but how about, Sir Arman, if you're accessing your applications, your virtual machines, your data outside of your corporate center or outside of your, or even at home or anywhere, diba? So we have, the good news is we have VMware Unified Access Gateway or yung UAG. Anong ginagawa nitong UAG? It allows you to access yung mga data center resources natin such as virtual machines, applications, data. So with this one, yung mga clients natin, they are passing through sa VMware Unified Access Gateway, and what VMware Unified Access will do is to ensure that you are connecting safely and securely sa data center. So with this one, secure na yung connection nyo. It's like a VPN, but it's parang upgraded, no, higher level in terms of connecting or accessing your applications securely. So you just need a supported browser or supported na mga yung HTML na mga access natin, and you can easily access yung mga applications to. So no plugins, yun yung maganda. No plugins sa mga browser natin. Just install the new browser, whether it Mozilla Firefox or yung Chrome, you can easily access yung mga data resources natin. Even internet lang yung kailangan nyo. Okay? So, next one, ano ba yung ito, which is being discussed, but I will make this parang point to the data center, to the solution center. First, yung ating desktop and full clone, nandiyan na siya. Okay, ready na siya, meaning yung ating JMP technologies. Actually, in JMP technologies composed of 3 components. Ano-ano to, no? First is the instant clone technology, yung ating newest generation of virtual machine. Next is yung app volume natin, which is discussed earlier, meaning yung real-time applications delivery. It follows yung applications will follow every users. And then next, yung sinasabi natin na DEM or Dynamic Environment Manager, wherein yung applications or yung mga policies natin, we can build a policy or define a policy that would fit to a certain group or users. Now, for example, if the user is working from in the office, they can access yung network na ito or yung data na to. But if those users are working from home, they are limited in terms of accessing yung mga applications na hindi dapat na ilalabas. Okay? So yun yung effect nun. So in short, even though you are virtually accessing your virtual machine, yung mga yung resources mo, or you don't have a dedicated virtual machines, so what VMware Horizon did is it's yung delivery niya, it's like very very similar if to having a parang dedicated na virtual machine. Bakit? Number one, it's always available. Applications mo follows you. Pagkatapos yung policy, yung mga security admins natin, they don't need to worry kasi yung security policy is enforced. Okay? So we can have, as discussed earlier, we still have yung we have yung Unified Access Gateway natin or UAG for secure access connections na i-provide ni VMware even you are located anywhere. We still have yung RDSH, yung application delivery natin or provision natin or yung published applications natin. And I'd like to talk about this yung SDDC integration pati yung flexible delivery. Now, VMware Horizon kasi is parang as of now, they are being offered as an on-premise solution. But eventually, next year, it will be offered as a subscription solution. Meaning, bakit ginawa ito ni VMware? Kasi nakikita natin to yung flexible delivery. Meaning, if you are having a private cloud, which is yung data center mo, and then you want to look forward for being to have a hybrid cloud setup, meaning yung on-prem mo is ginagamit siya, you're leveraging yung on-premise technology, but you are looking after din na maging future-proof siya. Gusto mo na magkaroon ka na, in case na meron kang mga certain use case such as yung mga DR mo, or you have a certain burst na mga virtual applications mo, yung mga virtual machines mo that they needed more resources, we can migrate those applications or virtual machines on the cloud. So meaning, kapag ka ganun yung use cases mo, meaning yung VDI setup mo ngayon is nagiging ready na siya for a cloud infrastructure as well. So you are not being limited na kapag ito na-deploy ko lang sa on-premise, this is forever gonna be a on-premise solution. No, VMware is not looking with that solution. No, it's very positive sila in terms of digital transformation. Why? They make sure na yung applications mo, yung on-premise data center mo or yung solutions mo will be ready kapag nagkaroon tayo ng full transformations into a cloud technology, right? So meron tayong hybrid, meron tayong public, and then make sure na even though nandyan siya on-premise, they can talk to each other. Okay? So this is our functionality matrix, just to show you guys ano yung mga editions ni Horizon. But we are checking, we are comparing ano na ba yung accomplishment ni VMware Demo Lab, and almost all of them are accomplished already. Okay, nandiyan na yung operations management natin, which can help us manage in terms of planning and optimizations. May problema ba sa mga virtual machines natin? We can monitor yung health, performance, and we can give us yung metrics to analyze, kung kailangan pa natin ng hardware, ng resources, para hindi tayo nauubusan in terms of provisioning yung mga hardware resources natin. Okay, we have yung sinasabi natin na mga application catalog. Andyan na yung mga virtual machine, mga clones natin, virtual clones natin. Andyan na yung mga RDS applications natin. Andyan na yung real-time delivery, ng mga applications natin, which is yung app volume. Nandito na rin yung vSAN ready node. VMware Tanzu is being deployed na rin. Ready na yung platform, just in case we will be integrating soon yung VMware Cloud Foundations. So, ito lang yung aming parang parameters, in terms of where are we at now. So because we want to make the best of it, gusto namin na talagang maganda yung magiging outcome o output ng solution center in terms of technology ni VMware. So sa ngayon 100% is the horizons are working, but then eventually yung other solutions will be integrated 100% as well. Okay. So with this one, ito na yung last slide ko, team. We strongly believe, or because of this initiative, okay, because of the Solution Center and VMware Demo Lab, I think we are very much aligned sa vision ni VMware. Na yung sinasabi dito na you can access your applications from any device, you can access any applications from any cloud providers. So with this, I'm very excited, guys, to invite you na if you have certain opportunities or mga opportunities, we would like to invite you to use or leverage our solution center, because eventually lahat ng effort namin, lahat ng initiative natin will be pointing with this VMware vision. Okay, so with this one, I'd like to extend my gratitude and thank you guys for attending this session. So I'll be around to answer a few questions if you have. Okay, so thank you so much, team, for listening. Thank you.
Today's workforce is on the move, with employees looking to access corporate data, applications, and online resources across more devices and locations. But supporting workplace mobility while minimizing risks and maintaining compliance can be overwhelming for many IT teams. VMware Horizon desktop and application virtualization solutions provide organizations with a streamlined approach to delivering, protecting, and managing desktops and apps while containing costs and ensuring that end users can work anytime, anywhere, across any device. Horizon centralizes end users' desktops in the data center, so IT can efficiently provision new clients, centralize desktop management, and improve security and compliance. And with innovative technologies like instant clones, user environment management, and app volumes, Horizon ensures that IT can streamline desktop and application management like never before, providing employees with truly stateless desktops. These stateless desktops can be destroyed just as quickly as they can be delivered, in seconds, allowing organizations to drive down costs, improve security, and support users with a truly personalized desktop experience. But with Horizon, organizations are not just getting virtual desktops, They're getting the ability to efficiently and cost-effectively deliver, manage, and monitor published applications to end users who may not need access to a full desktop. What's more, virtual desktops and published applications with Horizon provide IT teams with increased consistency across system settings and policies. Because with virtual desktops, these policies are tied to the end user and not the underlying hardware. This means that IT can provide end users with a truly contextual user experience, with policy that can dynamically change depending on the device used or the location services are being accessed from. And end users can securely access corporate data and applications across sessions through one set of login credentials. With Horizon, VMware is also ensuring that IT organizations can flexibly deliver services from on-premises, in the cloud, or through a new hybrid approach to best meet end-user requirements. This approach allows IT to start on-premises and provides them with a low-risk way to move to a fully cloud-hosted service or a hybrid cloud-managed service, with cloud-based management and desktops and infrastructure that sits on-premises. And with advanced virtual GPU and pass-through technologies such as NVIDIA Grid, as well as a brand new Blast Extreme protocol, IT can deliver great user experiences with all of the features end users have come to expect for even the most demanding graphic-intensive workloads. The consumerization of IT is a real phenomenon that is impacting businesses across the globe today. But supporting this trend doesn't need to be complex and overwhelming, nor should it cost you more. Horizon can help. Be sure to find out more today.